like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha. Gonna show you, cha-cha. Back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha. Gonna show you, cha-cha. They gon' heat me up, I've been trying to keep it cool. These little, they tried to stop it. Too late, my finger was already on it. Call me Shovel Man, she like to...
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the San Francisco 49ers. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He'll get in behind his blockers and get forward for a pickup of 3. Parsons Messenger there on the stop. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Now it's McCaffrey. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Parsons Messenger there on the stop.
Messenger on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A gain of 7 brings
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. As he throws and it is incomplete, just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
One of the tight ends in motion right. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. It looked middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on fourth down. Purdy out wide to Pearsall on the RPO. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Third down. Purdy. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's another 49er. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. James. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
One more time with James. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run with James. A dive, and he's in. Jordan James. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. DeAndre Carter on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
He'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. To the 24. Dean Winters there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd down.
It is 2nd and 6. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green.
as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Makes the score Niners 14, Browns nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Carter on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Third and 11. To throw is Flacco. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On first and 10, it's James. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Kittle is the man in motion. They keep him on the ground with James. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
A third long, Purdy to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find your...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
They'll set up the screen. Here's Jeudy. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Browns getting their punting team out there, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And this is going to set up unbelievable. Hook position. That's about as bad a punt as you can hit. Quick throw out wide, taken in by Pearsall. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Hickman.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On play action, Shador. First down throw there is incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Sanders from his own end zone. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 35 yards.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18, Pioneers.
Now Shador on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Cut, ready? Here we go. Let's go.
Again, it's Sanders. Now, here comes the screen to 4. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. Sanders going to throw again. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Jerome Ford was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Ready? Ready?
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down.
Past the 60, past the 60.
To throw again is Sanders. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Tap the street. Tap the street.
Throwing again is Sanders. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Cedric Tillman was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this ball's going to go out of bounds. Not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Hey, hey. Check that. Up, count right. Count right. Big Lion. Ready.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Open man, and that's Tillman. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Cleveland. On the ground, Judkins. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First down, Browns.
Cougar 19.
A run straight ahead. That's Ford. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down. From the gun, it's Sanders. Left side, he's got the Njoku. And he's in! David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Extra point try forthcoming. That one is no good, not even close. He missed it wide to the left. The score remains right where it's at. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Get set, get set. IT, watch out.
On the ground, it is James to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Second and 10.
Loss of a yard brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First and 10.
14 yards. And the 49er.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. We'll go play action, Purdy. And this is too far out in front. It was incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver.
Leads to second
And it'll be second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Third down, they need 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. You're a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay a bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something, make you do correction. That's the plan, baby.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
peace. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't